The name is Peter,
My name is Glory, and Peter calls me Nana.
and I found my true love. It's a funny story.
So it was a graduation party. Two friends were celebrating their graduation together. One was my friend, and the other was Peter's friend. So we just kind of met at the venue, and at first I did not see Peter, but then he said he saw me.
There was a lot of girls there, but that day she was the most beautiful among all those girls. And funny enough, she happened to be going home, and she bumped into me.
He promised to go to church with me the next day because it was a Saturday.
I'm not a church person.
He did not, but he did eventually. But that day we did not go to church. I went to church by myself, and then
She actually got me into going to church.
theme song.
She likes Ghanaian song, and I think one of her favorite songs is Lomo Lomo.
I don't know how to sing it.
Lomo Lomo. That is the only thing I can remember in that song. Trust me.
Okay.
Flavor. She really likes Flavor too. So yeah, I wish I knew any of Flavor's song, but I don't.
Definitely Peter. Definitely Peter.
I think I actually fell in love with her the first time I met her.
He wasn't as dramatic, or maybe it was dramatic for him because he's shy sometimes. So,
One thing about her is she's very respectful.
well, he listens. He's very helpful. He cares. Even if it's his last, he would give it up for whoever needs it. And even if he's angry, he still listens.
I think that was me. I sort of kind of tripped over something stupid that wasn't very important, but she made a joke that was really funny, and we all laughed about it and sort of took over everything, like how I was upset and everything. And that she's a very funny person. Like if you actually hang out with her, and that actually sort of covered everything. So one thing I like about her is even no matter how upset you are with her, she would try her best to try to cover it with a joke.
I would say it was fun. It was awkward. It was intriguing. It was eye-opening.
She actually didn't know it was a date, so I took her out, and that happens to be in Lethbridge where we met. And right on the spot, I told her this is our first date, and she was like, "Wait, why didn't you tell me this to look good?" I'm like, "No." Even though she didn't dress up, she was still looking good at that time.
Followed him to go on a hike that I didn't want to go on.
Spent almost like 5,000 on her for a brand name bag on her birthday.
He left me behind.
Awkward, but what?
But adorable moments. Oh, one time we visited my mom, and then he told me it was time to go because we lived in Lethbridge at the time. So I told my mom that we're going back to Lethbridge that night, and then we left. And then after we left, he changed his mind and said we shouldn't go back to Lethbridge. And I already told my mom that I left already. So he made me call my mom and lie and say that I lied and to say the truth.
That would be hard. She's always welcoming my friends, and that I give her props for that.
If I was to travel back, I would go back to COVID time, 2020. Why? Because he cooked for me the whole time.
I've always wanted to give her the ring since I met her, but I wanted to take my time. Last year was when I decided to just give her the ring. Like I said, she's a very good woman, and beautiful is a bonus.
When I was talking to my mom on the phone, and he saw how the conversation was going and asked what the problem was, and I told him he took it upon himself to make sure that it goes, everything goes well, and he even went to the point of saying it was his mom and that they should attend to her faster than they would her.
I've always wanted to take her to Bora Bora. It's like a calm, relaxing place, and due to her work, I want to take her to a place like that to sort of calm her nerves and everything down.
You're very kind. You're giving. You're understanding.
If I am cooking, I'll cook Ghana jollof.
Definitely Nigerian jollof, because Nigerian jollof is best jollof. Anybody that say Ghana jollof is better haven't tasted Nigerian jollof made by a very good cook.
She's a good cook, so I'm sure she's probably gonna end up cooking Nigerian jollof.
Nigerian jollof all the way.
It probably wouldn't taste as much as Ghanaian jollof. Love it, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with her.
And that's all the thing I love about you. Don't change for anybody, anything.